That's fine. Oh, this is weird. Oh, I think I forgot to change the microphone. 1 second. Alright, now it's the good one. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. This. How's it going, Andrew? Great question, Mystical. I actually talked about it last stream. So, but basically, because I've been having to do so much NTSC stuff, there hasn't really been a points. But Jonas Cup was the last big commitment I had. So, after I finish Das Masters, which surely that will not take more than like a month. And then we're back on the grind. But I think the one thing is that I don't want to like shoehorn myself into like forcing myself to do the grinds. Because I will admit that one of the reasons I took the initial pause from it was that it was getting very frustrating. Ugh. Not being under a month, dude. I'm not holding any hope for it. But yeah. The other thing I've been thinking about is STM because I think the format is very, very interesting on like a technical level. But to be honest, I kind of just don't want to roll. I just don't feel like it then. Your first test match? Yeah. At least I had mine. But then not top 16, which is dog playing Tetris, by the way. That's chill. I'm pretty sure Andy and I are same half the bracket as well. Oh, is that a 4? Dude, I never hit 4s. I don't like going for them because of how inconsistent they are. What happened there? when has Mega Masters ever had balanced qualifiers? How are we today? We're doing pretty good. Okay, Mickey Mouse run, but okay, good timing on the steps. Interesting. There's no hope. There's no hope. Ah, my God. Wow, my timing just bad. Jesus. I'm gonna get a wall charge. I'm gonna go for one more 10 line and then that's warm up over. Oh, that was actually kind of interesting. Not sure what I was trying to do there, that was just doomed. I actually just missed a 2 right. There we go. Yo, okay. Imagine 2000. Do you remember 2006? What the heck? Why do the pieces look like they're falling weird? Is this like the double kill screen effect, but for like normal people? It looks choppy. This has never happened to me before. The camera looks like early YouTube. Yeah, it's not been well tuned. It's... I don't know, probably bit off more than I could chew with that. That's so weird. Am I like being spoiled by good? Ugh. Aspect ratio is... Oh my god, is it? I swear I have been working on that for so long. Yeah, okay. Okay, what are we doing? Yeah, I'm using a capture card that's, like, scuffed, so... I kinda need to eyeball it. So, yeah, now we can do a little like this, and then reveal a little more of the screen. It should be closer, but I don't know. I just want to play Tetris. Okay. So the goal is like 620 post pace, pretty much. That was, I think that was an adjustment. That was cool. Combine that with like a 690 in pre, which I should be able to get consistently. At least, when I say consistently, I mean like once every session, not like once every like game. 500 at 100, that's a little too much. I think 475 would be sufficient. Because I've been getting 600 posts in comp. Like, semi-frequently. Okay, cool. Am I going for the 19 star at 1.3? Probably not. You know what? I'll just do a transition trader. Let's see how long it takes me to get a 600. If I even can. Oh, are you serious? I didn't. Got any tips on rolling? Watch the Trish Stop Rolling video. Came out fairly recently, within the past couple months. There is nothing I could tell you that wouldn't have been conveyed better in that video. And it's long. Okay, the one thing about it is that it is long. It's like, what, 50 minutes? But that's by design. It's the kind of thing you're supposed to go back to every now and then. Watch multiple times, like learn a little bit more. I don't think this is 600 posts RNG, not gonna lie. I'm stacking for it. This run is doomed anyways. Okay. That's more like it. Yeah, three bars, and I like only have enough material for one Tetris. Okay, one burn. That's acceptable. And who knows? Maybe we get lucky. Okay, this is a great start. Okay, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh! Oh, that was no skill whatsoever, but I still liked it. And I threw it away. I threw it all away. I threw it all away. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so pretty large first effective droughts, which I have deemed shall be the vocabulary term for that. Probably too aggressive. And oh my god. You should not be recommending USB controllers. They have bad polling rates, and polling is important when you are trying to mash at hypersonic speeds. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! The frame perfect misdrop. Good enough. Could use a bar right now. Oh, that gets over. Oh, that gets over? Okay. Okay. Yeah, just take that burn. That's fine. Alright, good starts. Good start, good start, good starts. Yeah, this pace is actually great. So, like, it might look like we're halfway to 600k, but because the second half is worth strictly more points, our pace is slightly favorable towards us. Let's see if we can get out of this cleanly. Oh, that's not good. Okay, no harm, no. And yeah, it's pretty hard. It's gonna be pretty hard. But if we're super efficient, like 4, then maybe we have a chance. That's a good start. think it's what, two birds? Just to get a 600. Oh, that's hard! Okay. GG. I missed that. That's an 8. How did I miss that twice? Because I set up the bits there because I think it's going to take me a long time to develop the left side. So it feels like higher probability than I think most bits setups, and it paid off there. Okay. Oh, are you serious? That's so cringe. I just want the Tetris there. Yeah, okay, so that's gonna be flat, and now we can do that for whatever reason. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'll get this back up. I miss everything! I miss everything! Could be worse. Could be worse. Oh, it could be way better. No. Man, okay, this is just hard. so consistently. The problem is not with the pieces, but with the expectation surrounding them. And here the expectation is that I want my 600k post. Sometimes I do not get my 600k post. When has anybody obtained happiness by chasing statistics? Can it have? It's still possible. Right, sure. Okay, so now that will be exposed. Now we can do this and build up in the middle. And then go away. I need to lock in and not make stupid decisions. And not misdrop like that, and not cut off my left side, and not make any mistake ever. Now, do I get anyone I need? Yes, thank you very much. And we are on base. Oh, that doesn't quick tap. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna assume it's possible. I can. Okay. I guess we're doing this now. Oh man, dude, any flat piece. Any flat piece would have worked, but no, it just had to draw. Okay. We've been in this situation before today, but it was with a much worse stack. Now we are already ready for Tetrises. There we go. That's 1, we need 6 more. And now we have just used up all of our burns. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. You know what? Maybe I didn't need it. Maybe I could have done it with triples, but. Okay, 1 burn, that's fine. Oh. Okay, so you got one, and I think that's all we're gonna get. Some nice efficiency these past few months. I was gonna say let's keep it up, but now we're gonna have to take care of this. This is so hard, man. Oh. If I play competently, I get a 500. Might as well. Too many mistakes. Am I just like going? Am I going for too much? That's the question. How's it going, Muffy? It's possible that I'm not doing enough. I'm getting decent starts often enough, but converting them seems to be an entirely different issue. really tried to avoid putting the L there because I didn't want to click tab. Okay. Nice. Are there so many people watching right now? Usually I need like a raid to get these numbers. Okay. I'm in my own head. I'm in my own head. I wonder where maybe I do need to focus. Take more burns. Go for the attacks. Yeah, like that, This card is so good. 3 Tetris's. If I can get 3 in a row, then I'll be back on pace. Stack turrets. And it wasn't meant to be. Alright. Alright. serious? Why? Why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, there we go. I cannot have that happen on Unreal runs. Oh, please give me a J, please give me a J. Okay, okay. Let's see how it is. Let's see how it is. Hello, Tana. Yeah, this is the pace is all gone. I just want to finish out a run. Oh my gosh. I'm not smart enough. Oh, wait. Maybe? Oh, how did I throw that badly? I literally just threw. I saw the adjustment, I had it in place in my mind, but not in reality. 600k, yeah. Like, my thinking was that because I'm able to get it in comp now... Like, surely it should be a breeze to just do it if I'm just, like, trying this over and over again, but it's proving to be quite difficult. Curious. No, I missed. I think the 700 is dead. Yeah, I've learned so much by now. It would be dead anyways with this strat. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. We lost another checkers. And we're getting drowned. That's crazy. Oh! I thought that would work. And we lost 600 because of that. Okay, let's get this one. Okay, GG. I got very quiet in the first half because I recognized that it was good, but... Ah. Ah. The thing with my gameplay is that I can find solutions that like nobody else does, but I can also find mistakes that nobody else does, and one mistake ends up being way more costly than like one like slightly optimized burn. Okay, good quick tap. I really wanted it. What are the splits for, I don't know. $700 posts would be really cool in one. No, I'm sloppy. All the magic from yesterday's match is gone. Okay, that's too high. No, it actually wasn't as bad. Okay. Bit overkill, something like that, yeah. Okay, fine. No, why? Why? Aggression is so hard. Alright, that was a misplay, but it doesn't matter. Huh? Oh, okay, so that's just hard then. Okay. I'm so high this entire game. Let me out! Nine bars. I see how it is. Okay. We can get this. Somehow. Somehow. Oh! If I'd rotated on, I think, the exact right frame, then that gets over. I should set up a map to practice that, actually. But not ripped game! What is this word? How did it work out? Alright, so once again, 700k pace, only slightly above average bar counts. Dude, I'm going all in on this, and now I get droughted! Dude, okay, Loki, that was the first, like, big risk I took all game. Oh, okay. And like on the other hand, I think the pace was, oh, that was sick. That was sick. That was sick. You have to acknowledge that. You must. I did that while mid-sentence. Nah, one too late. No, not. I would like. I would like to. That used to be the dream, but now meme got it, and now it won't be like original or cool anymore. So, or it won't be original. I hope people would still find it cool. But then in that case, I shouldn't be playing on Transition Trainer. Like, this is more kind of a litmus test to see like how long it would take me just to get 600k posts, and it's taking so long, so I'm very clearly not ready for it yet. But the weird part is that, like, I feel confident, and like the past two competitive sets I've had, which were like versus Andy and now versus Vance yesterday, I had 600 posts. So because of that, I thought that maybe it would be possible for me to get it somewhat consistently, but it hasn't panned out. Okay, that's 5, so it was impossible. Good read. So now we wait 1, 2, 3, 4. And very aggressive on the left side. But what do you expect? 1, 2, 3. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, he got. No, he doesn't. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. He doesn't even go for the tuck. The tuck would have saved an extra like 2 burns. Now 3 burns. Now it is merely 700 transition pace. 700 post transition pace. That was bad. No. No. Yes. Yes. Okay, I have burns. No! No! No, this cannot be real. I have not gotten a 500 all day. Okay, I guess we're going for 700 right now. Dude, why do I have to do that? It is just a quick tap. This wannabe Sharky bro. Come on. No. Ah! Okay. Oh yeah, vents. Earlier today, I got my new best Taiko score of all time. I'm so happy with it that I will be uploading it to my YouTube channel. And nobody will understand it, but I don't care because I want to document it. It's a very hard gimmicky type of map. So it plays a lot with like varying note speeds. And then there's this like brutal, there's this brutal section at the end. Yeah. Yeah. It's Osu Taiko, so probably not. You probably won't be familiar with like this song. But yeah. Yeah, I'm very happy about it because it's something I've been trying on and off for several months now. And I tend to do this thing where, like, which is, like, apparently quite uncommon, where, like, I split a map up into a bunch of different levels, and then practice each of those individually over and over and over again, so I put in a lot of attempts compared to, like, what's standard. Can I get out of this? No. Stacking too high. But the thing with this map is because, like, every section is kind of hard, so, like, generally a lot of the difficulty is, like, clustered into, like, one sort of section, so it's very, like, piece by piece, gradually, like, getting control over its... It's such a GD way, yeah, okay, I've always wondered, like, I guess it's because, like, GD has, like, built-in practice mode. I think that's influenced a ton of the culture for it. But if you were to, like, say, play a musical instrument, a common primary school activity, this is, like, also, like, how you're supposed to be practicing shit. Practicing stuff. But the part that I find especially interesting is, like, how it is the environments that, like, kind of shapes how, like, encouraged this kind of stuff is. So, like, arcade games where you, like, literally can't practice, then, like, people aren't going to do that, and this is one of the things that I think turns me off from, like, arcade rhythm gaming, just because I think it's kind of annoying that you're forced to, like, have to spend all this time just to get back to the, like, one hard parts. For the most parts, I consider that to be artificial difficulty. And then even for, like, a free-to-play like OSU, where, like, you do have, like, a practice mode, it's one, like, very annoying to use, because it's not really built into the game, and two, there are so many maps that, like, test similar things that you are encouraged to not grind specific areas. Because you'll learn, like, it's, I think, implied that the skill that you learn is, like, too specialized to the map. And that, like, if you practice too hard, you can mind block, which to some extent I do get. And then you have stuff like Clone Hero, which does have, like, a section-by-section breakdown, so... And guess what? People do grind there. Quite a bit. Mind block is it's a bit of a goofy term, but the idea is that when you have, like, once you, like, reach a certain skill, you expect to, like, always be able to hit, like, certain types of patterns, like, for the end of time, because you are supposed to understand them. But there are situations where you focus so hard on specific patterns that you end up thinking that they are different than they actually are. And this kind of thinking can be extremely subtle, but it can cause you to miss because you're doing something that you're not expecting. And this happens to everybody, and I know it happens to me. And the general advice is to either, one, do stuff that, like, deliberately changes the pattern. So for Osu, like the circle clicking game, people like turning their monitors upside down. For Osu Mania, the like Guitar Hero type game, they try, like, sort of flipping the like, map horizontally so that, like, you're playing with different fingers, but it's still, like, the same difficulty in theory. Osu Taiko doesn't necessarily have, like, something that works well for that. The other strategy to get around it is take a long break. Which, like, sometimes works, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's very random. I like to approach it by grinding more. Trying to, like, just, like, very much figure out what's going wrong, and it has worked in some cases, it has not worked in others. Okay, we're back. not get these pieces. Oh my gosh, I keep... There's my Osumania. Osumania is any amount of keys. From 1 to 10, I believe. 1 key is particularly competitive, actually. It is surprisingly technical. And there is a small but dedicated culture built around it. One of the best 1 key players, incidentally enough, is Sleepy Matty, who we all know from Tetris. Another fun fact is that all the best 1 key players in existence are all Taiko players. It's 1 key as 1 button, so the idea is that you bind to your spacebar another bigger than 1 U key, and you alternate between 2 fingers. And you can choose to use more, but it is considered harder to control, so most maps that are actually mapped for 1 key, and yes, there is 1 key mapping, are balanced around expecting to use 2 fingers, pretty much. The obvious question is how this relates to a Do-Fi, and I remember asking Maddie about this. Apparently there isn't a ton of overlap. I think a Do-Fi, because a Do-Fi is a lot more lenient in how you can press keys, and it will register everything. Where for Osu's 1 key, you have to explicitly release a button. Okay, I can get over that. Yeah. Goes all the way up to 10 key. I think the most popular ones obviously are gonna be 4 and 7 key, I think. 7 key is reminiscent of stuff I think O2 Jam is the main one. I must admit my history of more classical rhythm games is a bit weak. There is an older game that is called something something mania, Beat Mania maybe. And they did use 7 keys, and Osu's versions of the more conventional rhythm games are pretty directly inspired. No, it's just overall PB. It's just overall PB. I can count stuff that goes into 29. If I'm going for overall PB, I suppose I should be practicing some more 29 just so that I can actually get 10 lines consistently. Definitely possible for me. But I do not currently possess the sauce. There's also has a turntable. Yeah, B-Mania is not a great comparison, I think. But there is something that there are stuff that is proper 7 key. There's stuff that's proper 10 key. I think the Touhou rhythm game has a lot of keys. Poppin has 9. I think I first learned about that one. Yeah. Okay. From Alex Kerr. There's a Touhou rhythm. It was released the past couple years, I think. I don't know anything about it, but I saw Jackad's, Jackad's, I think, playing playing a level from that, and it looks like it has pretty high skill cap. But yeah. Anyways, rhythm games. Perhaps it is not a massive surprise that I, an enjoyer of rolling, also enjoy like rhythm games that like feature like high density button pressing. Curious how much carries over from the Dove. Here, let me get out of this and I'll see the full context. Okay, nice. Okay, well, what are we thinking about that? What are we thinking about that? That was an 8. That was an 8. Are we counting that? Are we counting that? That was 8 right. I repeat, that was 8 rights. And it was 9 hertz. It was well within. But I did slow tap. Is that Spirit of Das? Because if it is, this is a great game right now. Woo. Alright, that was not slow tap in the slightest though. I was too scared to put that over, and now, yeah, pay the price. And that was just me being stupid. Oh, if only, if only, if only, if only. My name is not Pixel Andy. 1K Osimania, it's difficult. I've tried it a couple of times. The reading is hard. I think part of it might be a skin thing. It is a multi-stream. What technique am I using? This is DAS. I'm holding down the button. You can see by the input display. Should be on the right side of your screen. Alright, you can see the buttons up here on the screen, and then they stay there. Okay, do I get... No shot. He covered it up. If I'm tapping, you'll see it flashing like that. That's... Okay, that wasn't the answer. Why are we playing DAS? The question is, why are we not playing DAS? Why are you not playing DAS? You know what? I think I kind of want to switch over to 18. My theory is that if I'm on like an actual run, then I might like play like slightly safer. And maybe I can get some decent games out of it. Okay, yeah, you know what? Enough is enough. Let's do some real attempts. Does Linux let Messen have less lag than Windows Messen? I would wager no. Oh my god, are you just gonna continue waiting? Oh my gosh. Okay. This session might be cooked. Session. Okay, and then we put that over there. Calculated gambles so that we can, Staying Tetris ready is a nice side effect, but what I really wanted is to just, like, keep the rest of the stacks especially good. And it looks like we end up fine. Okay. Definitely one in the middle. And now we can stack around it and go for some points. This is ultimately a gameplay, by the way. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't think this is gonna break every PB I have. No! Why would you? I fell for the classic blunder. The most famous of which is, of course, never wage a land war in Asia. But only slightly lesser known, whatever the fuck that was. Okay, nice. Oh! I spaced out. I forgot that. And then I didn't get full charge. Yeah, this session might be cooked. Will we persevere? Okay, good. I'm stupid. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I'm the best alive. I'm the greatest. No, I'm so dumb. What do you mean? Okay. Saved it. Everything is fine. This is as I intended it. I will get a perfect transition, and it will be funny. Just watch. See, I get the bar. Thank you for the raid, Hello Cats. You are about to witness the most scuffed perfect transition in all of mankind. For I will not stop. I might have to. Oh, nope, nope, never mind. I never doubted. Why am I unironically playing better like this? Oh, I take that back. I take that back. GG. I will get 2 bars right now. Ah! Next Seattle Puzzlers Club meeting. Yeah. So wait, what day is it again? Has that been pinged? If it is every 3 weeks, then I can certainly make. So, okay, Weekend of Jonas Cup, it has been 1 week since then a second, and then, yeah, I'm chilling. What am I in Seattle for? I live here. I am here for life. I am topping out right now. Okay. 11:16. Yeah. Actually, no. Am I going back that day? Is that a Friday? If that is a Saturday, then it might just be unlucky. I might be going back for things. All right. No. I'll have to check. No, but it does sound like so much fun. I really want to go. I want to try out. I really want to try out Puyo. It is a Sunday. Wait, actually, oh no! I'm going back home the Sunday after that. Okay, then I can attend. Big Tech in Seattle makes sense. Yeah. Though, and I did not say this to encourage people partaking in the act. People have a pretty hard time guessing where it is I actually work. Oh wow. Last minute flight to Connecticut for the TG. Yeah. Do you remember? Do you remember from me talking about it before? Or was that actually just like a first guess? How has work been? Work has been progressing pretty well. I don't think I'm doing like fantastically. As in like A++ exceeds expectations type of fantastic, but I'm in a good situation right now. And I like my team, and it is not like I am totally lost 100% of the time. It is more like I'm totally lost like 25% of the time, which is still quite abysmal, and I'm working on optimizing, but we're getting there. I wore a striped shirt once, yeah. Makes sense. I try to be careful about that. think just by principle, I don't know if it ultimately matters all that much. Funny stack. And it pays off. But yeah. It is kind of nice that, like, when I'm at work, I can fall back to Tetris stuff as, like, a mode of conversation if I'm, like, struggling to come up with something else. Because apparently, like, being, like, terminally online is not, like, a common thing for most of my coworkers, despite all claims. Evidence to the contrary, but... So I can talk a lot about, like, community dynamics, and that's interesting. At least. It was like a fairly large, I'd say, mental hurdle, like, getting to that point. But the main thing was just, like, I needed to, like, reorient the way that, like, people perceive Tetris thing. Not just terminally online in the same way, yeah. 2 jobs. Need a source to fulfill my arcade rhythm gaming addiction. Dude, I think playing Taiko might actually help fix my, help me with fixing my sleep schedule. Particularly on weekends, because in order to play in tournament matches where I have to be playing against somebody who could be on literally any time zone on the globe, in order to be accommodating like I am, I have to, like, wake up at some fairly egregious times, and I want to wake up while making sure that, like, I am rested and have plenty of time to warm up for my match. So I end up, like, going to bed at, like, reasonable time and setting alarms. That would be nice, DJ Tom, but my brain is very clearly not in the right space for this right now, so we're just going, like, hyper-aggressive. So the way that it's gonna work right now is that 99.9% of the outcomes for the stream will be that I do that and I fail miserably. And then the other 0.01 is that I get world record, pretty much. I don't see a world in which there is an in-between, but I also don't see a world in which I achieve victory, because it's the probability is not there. How's the PB grind? I think it is objectively bad, but the stream itself, I am enjoying myself. Okay. Oh, that was not the correct piece. That was not the correct move! Das Perfect Max. I would like to get a Das Perfect Max. But, like, all my hyper aggressive grinding on 19, I did not get 10 Tetrises once, I think. Or maybe I did get it, like, exactly once. Double tucks are absolutely spirit of Das. What do you mean? You were not getting a 30 Hz 2-tap with your, like, hands. And then it becomes a frame perfect quick tap. That's legal. Everyone likes that. I spread misinformation online for like 2 years, and I still haven't properly fessed up to it. I keep on saying the player 3, player 4 thing is like possible. The crash skip thing. But it's not, because I didn't realize you can't play NES games on a Famicom. I would have thought this was like an extremely common thing to do, but... Dude, I got freaking trolled by James' channel because he was like, oh, look, here is a Famicom to NES adapter, and here's a NES to Famicom adapter, so I assumed these were stock products. You can get adapters, yeah, but they're not... They're not, like, official products, and that is the line that I am drawing for, like kind of tampering we can do. Like, if I can do... I am able to do P3, P4 stuff on my ABS. But I do not think that is, like, a particularly great, like, thing to be demonstrating. Proof of concept. Yeah. No, I had a talk with Bro2356, the FamiWiki maintainer. So, like, the guy who would know about this shit, and he was like, nah, sorry, man. Whew. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's the thing. Like, I really don't want to get to the level of, like, hot plates, like, live soldering, the way that, like, some records have gone into. I think that is cool, but maybe not the best thing to be the face of our community. Come on. Come on. Come on. I have been convinced that I might actually like Kesha purely because of like hyperflip remixes that I encounter on Osu. I don't know, maybe samples are just better. Oh my god! Do I get 10? Do I get 10? Okay, cool. No, this doesn't set up. Then what was the card shell scam? Is it only 9? Nice. Okay. I can maybe go to bed at a reasonable hour. Oh, that is not it. Yeah, that sounds bad. Spread the word, yes, yes, yes. 1-star reviews. All reviews is usually I see. I'm about to do something that's completely unprecedented. Never before seen on the stream of Fractal 161. Oh, I wonder if I could claim Fractal 161 as a Twitch account now. Like, it's been a long time since I made the name change, right? I wonder, maybe Twitch protects it if it's like... Yeah. I realized after I said that out loud, perhaps it was not the smartest thing. I think I just trust people here to be nice. 72? What? Why are you all here? Isn't it... I guess this is just the meta? I should watch Carnival Establishment. I gotta be. I soured on him a lot after the Ian situation, like the stuff that like caused him to take his first break for a while. But there's just a lot of stuff on like all sides for that was just bad. But I don't know. Name says unavailable. Okay, good to know. But I don't know. He has been. I think he's been fine. It's been fine for a while. Like he does his thing. He is a very good streamer. That's for sure. Ultimately, I'm glad he's back. Yeah. And like here's the I meant the way I meant to end was that I think Cosmic Embassy is extremely cool as a concept. One of my favorite Clone Hero FCs of all time is from Randy Ladyman. Who I'm also pretty sure has like crazy beef with Carney Jared. But Randy Ladyman has this FC of a Baby Metal song called Megitsune. The song is very good, by the way. Baby Metal is sick. But he put on a mod called Note Shuffle. And what Note Shuffle does is it randomizes these notes. And a lot of them, I think, for the original chart was like 2-button chords that you just like strum repeatedly. But with Note Shuffle on, like the chords become crazy, and then you just watch his hand, and it's insane. Too much drama in the Clone Hero community. Yeah, I did get tired of it. But I think the game is cool. I think the game is button mashing, and we all know how much I like button mashing. But yeah, it manages to be so fragmented for like, I would say no reason, but it represents too many types of games at this point. Clone Hero is sliding, and what is sliding if not button mashing to its absolute limit? Here, actually, after this is done, I want to share my favorite Clone Hero clip ever. This run is pretty good, so I'll keep playing it out. But I think in isolation it is great, and in its full context, it is the beginning of the end for the game. Oh, that was so worth it. I'm so dead. Oh, 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 oh! Oh, that was a genius move, making the Z dependency where you already had a Z dependency on the board. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait! Come on, come on, come on! No! Is there a more side thing? Okay, I haven't seen the video you're talking about. Oh no, not that one. That one's pretty good though. Okay. Here. How shall we do this? Studio mode. Studio mode, we go to the Osu scene, we go to display capture, we actually turn it on. And then we turn on desktop audio, which is already on. Excellent. So now I'm gonna go ahead and transition. Boom. And we are going to go. I've been watching Minecraft. Yes, I have been. This is from a while ago, actually. Yeah, funny enough. Okay. So I tried to, just for fun, ask Claude Sonnet if he could write me a program using NestFab, which is the programming language I've been using for a lot of my recent ROM hacking projects. Now I can't see chat, so I won't be able to communicate this, but it's like, here's a basic NestFab program that displays hello on the screen. And I believe, oh no, this is wrong. This is not a valid keyword at all. I am pretty sure. So already it has given me incorrect information. All right, this is fine. This is realistic. This is also fine. And I forgot if this compiles or not. It might compile, so I guess the rest of it is fine. But yeah, this byte thing is bad. So then I asked about pointers, because this was something that I had been trying to like sort myself through when like learning the language, and I had an idea of how to do it. I just wanted to check if there was something better. This is wrong. This might be correct. This is definitely wrong. I think this is wrong too. This is wrong. This is wrong for the same reasons as before. Okay, yeah, basically everything, all these are wrong. So the funny thing about this is that, so what I would want to do if I were to actually try and use AI to like do this before is I would go to the NestFab docs. I would copy paste it into this and then start asking questions. But the docs aren't exactly conclusive because like sometimes we find mistakes and we have to ask the developer of the language to like add them later. And that's the other thing. Why do all this when you can just like ask the guy and he'll get back to you in like a day? Okay. Anyways, favorite Clone Hero clip of all time. It's just so goofy. Buffed Supernovae FC by Nados. And basically just listen to the sounds and just like watch his face cam. It is beautiful. No, it can be pointers. Especially the language. Everything is a pointer. Pretty much. Claude has NestFab now, and it should because NestFab has existed for like 2 to 3 years now. And the docs are like web pages, so it should be in all of like the big ones, like context. But the thing is, it's no good because it relies on existing code examples. And at least on the public internet, I think account for like 10 to 20% of them. Like me. Dash high score world record is Mark Migas. I think it was like a 1.37 or something, but there's no way for us to confirm because he deleted everything. It is now gone. How do you do pointers and assemblies? So, okay, everything... You just, like, store the address, right? Like, addresses are just... Like, the reason that, like pointers are considered as, like, different types in other languages is, like, because they're supposed to be treated differently. It's just the thing is with, like, assembly, like, everything... You treat everything as the same. So it is the same. A jump to a jump instruction, but it's not a jump instruction, right? It's just a pointer. You basically think of it as the address itself. So there is like a jump instruction. It's like jump and then it's like only parentheses. Those are basically pointers. Anything in parentheses that you see for like 6502 is like their equivalent of a pointer. It is like reading the memory location at somewhere that you specify, treating that as an address and using that to read somewhere else. And that's okay because everything is numbers. I should not have placed that Z piece there, and now it will block off my entire... I should not have done that. Everything's nuked? What do you mean by that? No, we're fine, we're fine. Being able to store the X and Y register? Dude, I'm jealous of anything. Oh, is it like jump to like the location that is stored in the X register? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So yeah, for NES, you have to use a memory location pretty much. Use like the 0 page to like write the address. Oh, everything's Duke. Yeah. Sunday qualification. What does that mean? I knew that was coming. That's why I pre-moved it. What is being qualified? Boom. Bang. Is there a more efficient way to jump to an arbitrary address than storing it in zero page and jumping to a jump instruction? Not really. But like, compared to like what you're thinking about with like 61800, keep in mind that we can only like write to 1 byte at a time. So think about like the effort that it takes to say write to the X register. Jumping to a jump instruction. It's not exactly jumping to the jump instruction. You can jump to the place directly. It's, I don't know. Perhaps Twitch chats and speaking is not the best vehicle of communication for this kind of discourse. That's fine. Okay, that we will just cope. That's lame. Time to do the Hello World demo, yes. Indeed. Is this like NestFab or like just general assembly? And now we are back to dad. I like that comment. Thank you. How many temperatures in a row? Just basically as many as I can. I'm kind of playing Brain Dead right now. Like, paradoxically, like, going super aggro is, like, Brain Dead in a lot of senses, even though you have to, like, try for harder stacking, but you're also, like, avoiding certain decisions. XY 16, yeah, makes sense. Does it let you write 16 bits at a time? Oh, I didn't know that would work out. That's 5, and then that's 7. Now that's 8, so we can make a double bits like that, and then we just die because that was stupid. Okay. Oh, you meant to say DAS. I see. Look at the YouTube chat right now. I like Dad, though. I think it fits very well within the context of the universe. You get the full 3D fractal. What are you talking about, Dark Bunny? Am I like moving in like strange angles? Why? 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 Okay, good. That's how it should be. Now, it's... No. You could tell... Oh, I see. Oh, I can see. I see what you mean. Yeah. I need to figure out how to do those without using as much energy, I think. That is one of the main contributors to finger pain I've had. Okay, it hurts, non-controversial. Oh, I'm bad! Oh, I'm so good. Dude, I suck. I'm so bad, man. Dude, watch. I just get the bar. I just get the bar. I got the bar. Why would I get the bar? Why would he give me the bar? Why would he give me the bar? Why? Nice. Nice. And we're chilling. This is a great stack. And yeah, okay. From this point forward, there is nothing we could have done to get into a better position. The stack is good, and it's not like I could have scored more Tetrises with like less than a Tetris's worth of material on the board. Oh, when I miss a Justin, I get reward for it. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you might as well just like give me a long bar right now. Right? Okay, there we go. This might be bad. This might be bad. Oh, this is very bad, actually. There is no hope. There is no hope. You come here to watch Fractal 161 crash out and burn. But he's not going to burn. We are stacking perfectly. He gets the bar. He gets the bar. Imagine getting the long bar. Could it be anybody else? Nobody else ever gets the bar. I am the only person who can. And you know why? You want to know why that is? It is because I am a Twitch streamer. I get the bar. So if any of y'all are wondering, how can I get the pieces to favor me more? How can I get things to go my way? Maybe start streaming yourself. The game will become self-conscious. It will begin to feel bad when other people begin to see the consequences of its actions. Oh yeah, I am on YouTube, but it's not the same effects. As Seriously. Anybody can get world record with Game Genie. I should have put that in the middle. I'm dead. Unless... Oh no, I can't get anything over. Oh, that was actually totally quick tappable. At this point, I'd be really surprised. At this point, I'd be really surprised. How much have I been live? Just about 2 hours. That's hard because I was guaranteed to not have full deaths due to the tuck. Okay. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Peace, peace, peace. How many lines can we burn to stay on pace? I'm going perfect, so I'm playing deliberately more aggressive than what's strictly necessary. Surely there's no way he gets out of this one, right? I mean, it would just be impossible. It would be preposterous. BBM Perfect Catches with DAS. On stream it is 136, and I think offline it is like 148. This is lines, not number of Tetrises, by the way. At this point, I'm playing perfect. How's it going, Aaron? How goes the Skong, actually? I'm waiting for your updates. You know what? Yeah, let's try and take some burns. I think I'm stacking well enough now that we can maybe get a run. Yeah, like look at that. I am fine with that. That went great. The room setup, thank you very much. It was one of the priorities that I had in mind when figuring out what I was going to put here. I had an image of the floor plan, and what I did is I put that into a Google Drawings. Alright, try to make as to scale as possible replicas of all the major furniture I wanted to have, and then just like started trying to arrange everything. Just to see like what kind of space it would take up. And the original plan was to actually have all of this be inside my bedroom, which is not large enough and much less exposed to lights. But then the day before we actually moved in, we got to walk around a little bit, and I made some last-minute adjustments. Ooh. Okay, welcome back, Perfect Gameplay. Yeah. Y'all should come visit. If I have guests over, it might incentivize me to like actually take care of things. Why must you do this to me? It is just a okay, that works. And we're gonna burn this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Are you serious? Dude, it's not that hard! Okay. To know when the opportunity, that is extremely fair. Oh, this is not safe. That is not cash money in me at all. Am I gonna... Oh, yeah, I need to start planning that, don't I? Nice, good, that's reasonable. Any other piece? Thank you. That was really cool. Thank you. And that should have been bumped down. This is fine. Learned I am from Dallas. That is mostly correct. You live near Dallas? Cool. Yeah, I'm not around there anymore. But I do try and like go back to visit every now and then. Okay, this is a good pace. Am I dead? I'm still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. Oh, you thought you were getting a good game. You thought you were getting a constant supply of long bars. No, but he leaned down to whisper and he said, "Get good." I really should have taken the triple. It was more efficient. But like I'm still trying to figure out that like flip adjustments. And that's like high enough to where it gets kind of complicated. Oh, what beautiful 7.5 hertz slow taps. Oh, what? No, I'm just dead! Oh, what do you mean? It was so good, and then... Okay. I do not think the amount of RNG I gambled for in that game was unreasonable, so... Oh, this is a nice start, nice and low. And it has been ruined by my own hubris. Rest in peace. We'll probably end it in a little bit. Stream, I mean. Get out of that one without burning. It was definitely possible. That was probably wasted potential. Alright, good. That was good aggression. Let's see if it pays off just barely on Tetris. Ready? Get the fill, get the Tetris. Alright. That is a good step, at least in my opinion. Look at that. Look at that. That's some 675 pace right here. Maybe we could even push that up to 690. Not with this board. Oh no! Okay. That's fine. We can burn out of this. so now, yeah, 650 if we get off easy, pretty much. I did an errand suck and now I'm paying the price. No, 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 no. We did not get off easy. Okay, cool. We're gonna wait. No, no, that was completely handled the wrong way. Oh, that's not even a Tetris. That's not even a placement! What do you mean? It's where, like, imagine the S piece for that overhang. Instead of putting it in 789, you put it in 890. Oh, nah, man. It came one piece too late. No! Oh, it's quiet hours right now. I wonder if I'm gonna get any complaints. I've been playing OC very late at nights, and that makes noise, so... I'm hoping my neighbors are able to tolerate me at least. This... Oh, I just missed out on Tetris versions by like a piece. Rebellions are built on. Oh, that was nice. Ooh. You know what? If we need to, we can take the burn. Which we do! And we need to again. And you know what, just for good measure. Let's save, right? Yeah. Let's see, do I get a piece for this? Really burns. There we go. Boom. And now, yeah, if we can nail these next two, then we'll be back in the running for 650 transition. See, there we go. And with that, if we match our performance from the first half, then that's like a 670. Even better. not make the shape that I thought it would. I thought the team was gonna be able to cover it. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm just bad. Okay. That doesn't burn. That doesn't burn. I don't know how I got that over. And I missed that and I'm probably dead. That was a good run too. I want to get something to transition. I haven't seen any of the runs to the end today. I'll get one of them like that. And then I can leave. I can help myself to some frozen berries, which I've just started eating. They are incredible. Take a shower, brush my teeth, go to bed, work on Throston for a little bit, because I definitely should. Oh, that was wrong. Five burns so far, not the worst. Oh, maybe try out the, Isn't it like 1:30 is robots? Hello? Isn't it past your bedtime? Okay, that was cool. Isn't it like 1:30 a.m. But yeah, tea time. I'm on the West Coast, so the hour is actually reasonable. Yeah, I'm like right above you. No! I thought that would be better. Nah. So, we were just talking about you, man. How's it going? Okay, I can stream a little longer then. I can stream a little longer. We were talking about the Cosmic Embassy grind. I think that map is so cool. Like I'm a huge sucker for these like technical chording type charts. And like the song is also amazing, so yeah, no, I've been following the clips so far. Did you are you still at 57? I saw your title earlier today. Don't know if that changed. It has been so tough. I can imagine, but like we all know that like you are fine with longer. Okay, fine is not the word I would use. You are capable with long runs. 8-part tech now? Nice! Did you combine any of like the first sections? I remember like seeing in the most recent tech like the 10-part tech, that's like the first 3 sections were all still like separates, and I was like, surely you have like you can manage a combination of them in due time. Yeah. So I'm playing Das. This is like the old man play style because I'm functionally an old man in the community by this point. But it's very it is still a rather technical play style. Because you have to have like a constantly like evolving like awareness of like what kinds of moves you can make. And it depends on the moves that you made previously. So I'm looking towards... Whew! So that right there is about the physical highest anybody using this playstyle can go. And I had to use advanced techniques to even get pieces over there, because normal Das is not enough. That's, you know, it is legit. It's just it just also is the old man playstyle. So yeah, I've been trying. I've been dying pretty much constantly up until this point. So this is gonna be my first run up to what is called the transition. This is where the levels get 50% faster, and there will be 100 lines of this, but the levels are going to be increasing every 10 lines. The speed will stay the same all the way until we get to 230, where something interesting will happen. So this is not perhaps not the most optimal way to downstack this, or not the most optimal situation, I'd say, but the downstack is pretty good. So now the main strategy is, as you have seen before, like have the column on the right side all the way open. Try and build up 4 rows. Get a bar for the Tetris. And try not to do this, which is what we call burning. Alright. The beautiful and frustrating thing about this game is that it is possible that you have to wait a very long time to get the long piece. And it is beautiful because it forces you to make tough decisions. But it is frustrating because if you're going for literal perfection, then you start like gambling on stuff appearing. But yeah, we're having a pretty decent game up until this point right now. I think what I expect is to get about a 1.1 million score, which is like, if things go well. Anything higher would be a very big stretch. And that's like, oh, alright, that was a misshift. And now at this height and this speed, I have to be very careful because mistakes can mean death rather quickly. This is a very unforgiving game, and mistakes are punished like rather harshly. It is like think of it like the Yarg of like all Tetris games, for the most parts. Just the way that it behaves. So alright, so I see the line count, and I've been to the stage many times, so I know that if I play perfectly, I can get 5 Tetrises, but already we're seeing that's not gonna happen. But I can still get I can still get a max out if I can clean out of this really fast. It's a tough down stack. And I need a piece there, now and then a piece to the left. So I might have to build for a very risky move. And we're gonna do that. Ask. Oh no, I choked it. I choked. Wait. Ah! No, I didn't choke it. I should have just committed. So we're unfortunately not able to get it there. You can see that I was actually set up for a Tetris, which Because at 230 lines, the game gets twice as fast. So literally, I'm already at the point where I can barely stack up for Tetrises. But next level comes, I would have no chance. So in order to maximize the amount of points, I'm forced to like build up for that. You can see from the bottom rows 4 through 7, if I had gotten a bar, but it just didn't come. So yeah, there we go. Okay, and this is the level. This is how fast it gets when you go there, and you can do this if you have good timing. And a lot of these tricks are like 1 or 2 frame perfect just to stay alive with pretty much every piece. And yeah. Yeah, so 8 lines is, I think, considered pretty good, not like exceptional tier. I'm gonna try and get 10. And looks like the game's just gonna give me peace. Wait. This is actually kind of good. No! No, that had so much potential. Yeah. Record on this is like 43 lines, by the way. It doesn't make sense. And like the worst part is I watched the record and it barely looks lucky. Oh, 45. Okay, yeah. My best is I think 22 or 25. Don't have a video of it, unfortunately. And that was just everything coming together at the same time. Rig tapping and Clone Hero has so much overlap with rollout. That's interesting. I'm not sure how much. I mean, I haven't actually tried rig tapping, but it does seem like subtly different. You know what? I wasn't planning on rolling today, but since there are people here and since we're having such a good time, let's see what this happens. I haven't done this in a while. Not with this controller too. Okay, not that bad. Is the same motion? That's the part I definitely disagree with. Top rollers basically all like flex their fingers. And my understanding with raking is that you want to keep them very static. There we go. I think it makes it easier, Nima, but maybe you can keep. But wait, can you see? Let me check. Let's check my stream. Can you see what I'm doing right now? Oh, nope, it's just completely gone. Yeah, I do not believe the camera. Okay, I can try and see if the camera captures it, but it's gonna look scuffed. There we go. Tilt the camera down. It's. I could go off into a long tangent about my camera situation. But it's... We're working on it. Can you see it now? Rig tapping is sometimes sit and sometimes loose finger, depending. Oh, okay, interesting. For changing up. Simply's rolling a gun pretty decent. Nice. Oh my gosh. I think it has been months since I last rolled proper, so... And that was with pads that were way older than this. So Tetris also, like, classic Tetris also has a fair bit of controller maintenance, and we're beginning to sort of do research into, like, more advanced stuff. Oh dear. How tough is that 29.5 level? It is so unfair. It looks like this. Surely you've seen it. Oh! I got the T piece. I'm not in any position to do this right now because I'm not currently fast enough to, like, hit 30 hertz. This has been a year ago or something. Oh wow, you are familiar. It's been beaten twice now. Blue Scooty got it a couple months ago. It was so stupid. Bit of a Tetris watcher, yeah. I should also mention I've seen some of your videos too. Your story has been, like, very funny from, like, outsider perspective. I did not get this. No, absolutely not. And the other... Dude, sorry, did you see Blue Scooty's run? Did you see his clear? Did you see that run? It was borderline unfair, man. Like, kids are just so lucky. Okay, no, I'm not doing this. I have done the step before quite a bit. I probably can't do it now. It's kind of a shame because that board was very nice. Oh, no! No, man! No, that's not supposed to happen. Not now. No, I haven't rolled in like over a month. The pads are new, so they're, like, really stiff. Usually, like, I need them to break in before they're any sort of good. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Scott. I love this trophy. I'm so sad. It cracked very slightly in transit when I was moving. So Gorilla Glue has done a pretty good job with it. okay, this is just happening. But yeah. The 3D printed trophies are so cool. I love how, like, CDWC Jazz has its own identity. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. Why is this good? Yeah. I really wanted to try a 3D printed something for MIT for the Boston tournaments. Like, I think it would be thematically appropriate, but that's like hard to figure out. I could ask Noah to try something actually, but I don't know how like big he is on like the design aspect of things. And Noah sounds like plenty busy with everything else he has going on. Oh, I choked! Scooty's mom is a 3D printer. Yeah, I know she designed the Space City ones, which were also like fantastic. The origin of the Sharky trophy face. Good stream, it's late, yeah. No, I can't hit the vibes! It might have been actually like 4 years ago I got my first one. And it's still like so hard for me. Is my name Kevin? My name is not Kevin. I'm very sorry, but there's simply nothing that I can do. I do look like a Kevin. I understand what you're saying. I think if I were named Kevin, I would complete the stereotype beautifully. But unfortunately, some things are not meant to be. Greg. Oh my god, I keep forgetting this message, Greg. We literally live like 30 minutes away from each other. The Kevin Wen name. I haven't thought about Kevin Wen in a long time. The one that I knew, at least. Yeah, I think we had a lot of we had a lot of Kevin Wens at my schools. Okay, this is perhaps too hard for me right now. Oh, that's close, but I'm early. Maybe it is just timing. Maybe I do have the mechanics for it. Oh, this is great. No, why would you miss that? How does... What's happening is that this, I have new pads in here, so they're quite stiff. So I need to be putting more force into the pad so that like the buttons actually register as being pressed. Get ice cream. I might get some ice cream later tonight. grocery shopping tonight. Scary. A dozen carts sitting around the parking lot. Okay. Oh, this actually kind of hurts my fingers. Took them all back to the corals. Good, man. Boom. Hi, Ramasians. We were actually just talking about 29.5 clears. Yeah, and in particular, like, how funny the blue Scooty one is. Mindset. Yeah. He's the very first. I had always thought of it as the Sola 6 of Tetris accomplishments. Like, at its inception, just, like, so absurdly impossible. One person, like, grinding the ever-loving heck out of it and being the only person who was ever considered to be able to do it at the time. Felt a change in the wind. How's it going, man? You see that? What anime do I watch? I'm more a manga reader right now. But I did watch Infinity Castle Part 1. Oh, I hit a 10. Nice. In a local theater. My first movie experience around here. Do I watch Studio Ghibli? I love Studio Ghibli. Mononoke is a top 3 movie for me of all time. Like, might low-key be top 1, given how, like, anytime I think about top 3 movies, that is the only one I can remember consistently. Howl's Moving Castle? Howl's Moving Castle's good too. So in freshman year of college, we had this big TV screen on a lounge right outside our dorm. So people would go there a bunch and watch anime. And I remember walking in as they were watching, like, basically the last, I think, 15 or 20 minutes of Castle in the Sky. And I had not seen it before. I did not know anything that happened before, but I saw, like, the scene at the very end, and like, it's genuinely so good even without context. Yeah, Ghibli's awesome. Okay, let's see if I can do. I wonder if I can do 3 bonus points. Fall, thank you. Ah, yeah, it's these 5 taps that are just so hard. Oh my gosh. 6.9. I've been doing this a while. I've profited from a number of things that have been far beyond my control. One of my benefactors, I believe. Oh my god, why would you do that? One of my benefactors, I believe, is in this chat right now. At least was. How long? 6, 7 years? But oh my god, what did I just say? No, ignore that, ignore. Nothing of consequence. Okay, I can definitely get this. It's just a matter of like that consistency with hitting all 5 fingers. I do want to get this for y'all. And I think once I do, I will probably be ending stream, so... Okay. Dude, okay. Yeah. So the flashing number is, of course, like the notes per second, pretty much. And then that DLY thing stands for delay, which says like how on time was your first input. So when you see a negative number, that means that it was too early. Why do I stream? Expectations. Half expectations, half because... Kinda like it. Multiple 0 in a row. Sometimes that will happen just because you don't press anything and it'll just stay 0. Oh my god, please. I'm gonna have to be quiet. No! Wait, no! I gave up too early, Would I play if I wasn't streaming? Yeah, I mostly play when I'm not streaming. But that's the problem. Like, the other thing, I guess, is that streaming helps me record my games. I sold. Got surprised. That should not have been the clear. That was that. Basically, I just had so the strategy for me at this point where I am with this controller is I have to hit it really hard. There we go. Okay. First one in a while. Probably the last one I'll do for the entire year. That was fun, but right now I'm going for dash scores. So, you know what? Looks so slow now, doesn't it? That was 3 formations. That's about the best I can manage. Dash has had a sort of revival. Yeah, a lot of factors contributing to it. I was one of the few people that had counted it out for a while. And it took like basically these tournaments being created and like lots of people participating to like get me to really start trying it again. And it's far more interesting. Then I think even a lot of the believers in it. What is my message to the world? The numbers lie. Don't trust the numbers. When next tourney? I'm playing in one right now, so if you go to twitch.tv/monthlytetris and you follow there, you'll get to watch all sorts of top level matches. What are next players' thoughts on Tetrio? Tetrio is very cool. Like, people, I think, tend to just like this game more due to personal preference, but like both have a place in the world of Tetris, and both should be respected. It is a very interesting game. I would call it the most interesting Tetris game. I'm replying to other people. Yeah. But you just happen to be asking such good questions that I feel compelled to answer. Just don't ruin the streak by saying Rebirth when. This is my opinion on 6-7. My serious answer is that like as long as it can be manipulated to like make other people laugh, then it is a tool. Like, things do not have to be intrinsically funny to be funny. Like, as long as enough people, like, think it is funny, then, like, it is so, and then it is up to you to become creative with it. Oh, that was nice. NES Tetris has a more satisfying skill progression. I would disagree with you. That's from a theoretical. From at least from my like limited understanding of it. I have not experienced the full like depth of skill progression for Modern, but The thing I like about it compared to Classic is that it has way more concrete things to be focusing on. Like, memorization is, like, unfun in a sense. But I think it is cool that you can be like, hey, if you learn how to do this, that, you will get better. This game is just like play more and like you will like absorb patterns. But the thing is that doesn't work. That only works for the people who do absorb the patterns, and people who don't could like theoretically just be like playing forever and ever without improving. And how would they know? They're just how would they know how to improve? There's no sort of like indication for what to do. I watch quite a bit of Minecraft. Yeah. More so recently. Just it's good background noise in some sense. Okay. I do not watch that person. Do the sound effects ever bother? I wish I was able to hear the sound effects right now. Like currently, my monitor is not projecting them. I need to get like an extra speaker for that. I just haven't. Sound effects are extremely good for improving because you get auditory feedback. And that does so much for being able to like time things. Nima is quite a good dad player. Fascinating. Yeah. No, why? You didn't even need that. Why would you go for the wall charge? What YouTube creators do I watch? If you want to talk about Minecraft, then I'm a big fan of RecRap content. A lot of the recent speedrunner stuff, like Minecraft speedrunning stuff, has been very cool too. My go-to for like favorite YouTuber ever is this guy named Jacob Geller. He makes these like incredible video essays about media, and he usually manages to fit a video game in there and like talks about why they are like of like artistic significance in the world. Who else? I like watching the various Rubik's Cube channels. Timon videos are fun. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Nima. Yeah. I am in the Americas, yes. Get the 10. Gotta get the ball. Not meant to be. Nice. Beating 29-1 might be cool, actually. Yeah. I don't think I have the consistency for it right now, but like a board like this to start off with. Especially like once I can actually play. My hands are getting a bit tired, I think. I can feel the redness. This is DAS. And you can tell it's DAS by looking at the input display. Alright, you're seeing the button, you're seeing like the arrows like just like stay on screen for a long time. If I was tapping, they'll be like flickering. Like this is tapping. This is tapping right now. That is DAS. That's not gonna work with. Interesting. Favorite place to go to? No, don't really have. Not really a place person. Yeah, okay, pretty much. I'm pretty introverted, so I guess I could say that I look forward a lot to like coming back to like the comfort of my own walls. Do I know how to do the rolling technique? And I could show you, but you know if they see me rolling, then you know they'd be hating. Oh, please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. No! Okay, now we're getting personal. Not gonna be that. Not gonna be that talkative about my personal life. It is fun that you asked, though. How good am I? Oh, dude, I tried Crunch. Dude, Crunch is actually so fun. I'm not good in the slightest, but I tried it at Jonas Cup. And I don't know. I think Nima just left, unfortunately, so he can't be here. You know, no, I need a roll for this. Perfect clear, OMG, no way. It is very fun. It would be more fun if I was better. Bounty on 4Y 29 max outs. I have not seen the leaderboard. I do not know who maintains it actually, but yeah. Dude, why would you do that? Oh, is it? Oh, it's your lead. Okay. Okay, there we go. At Jonas Cup, Scooty and Coal Bucket played, and they had like a 300k to 500k match, I think. No, not like this. Not like this! Ah, okay, that's my best. You got Scooty and Cold recorded? Nice, yeah. Okay, Wiley, low-key, I've been wanting to do bounties on like fun challenges for a while. So like, you put up your bounty, I'll match it. That is Sora from Kingdom Hearts. I'm not playing optimally. Come on. The colors bounty is a tub of rainbow ice cream. I do love how fast you clear lines on this. The audio says, you know, I should be. I told Nima I would do this more, and like, it's fun. It is fun. Yeah. I had the realization like maybe like a year or so ago that like the sound effects for this game are basically slot machines, and it explains so much. Oh, I would do that. I've been playing this game for years. I still haven't tired of the sound effects, to be honest. I like them too much. Oh yes, give me Mars. I need him. SC spins? You think they work well? I can't even see how you would set it up. Oh, that was close. I'm insane. I tried to go for it. That was. Okay, I figured out what I was doing mechanically wrong. So basically, before I was trying to time it, but what you want to be doing is you want to be spamming, because you can actually spam inputs and still get enough of them to get like a good 30 hertz. So that's probably Crunch TV. No. I had a 190. I'm just saying, maybe Line TV. Dude, it was going so fast too, I could barely keep up. And then, yeah, I'm not making optimal moves, but... Mamba mode! That was nice. Okay, look at these so far. Now we got our first interesting situation. Yeah. Dude, I can still hear Nima is like screaming from the top of his lungs. 3, 2, 1, crunch! And the way he said it, it was perfect. It was perfection. That wasn't even better! Oh. Jonas Cup was awesome, yeah. I should have watched this at practice piano, it was crazy. I don't know, man, Scooty was getting Tetris so consistently better. Oh, that's okay. I see. How much do I know about 4-wired setups? Not a ton. Okay. No bars is yeah. I'm also enjoying that. No bars. I think it also helped me a lot with like I think just like practicing like good Tetris fundamentals too. I think going for triples forces you to consider the stack in ways that like you were able to ignore. Morning, yeah. Oh my god, it's actually getting late now. Okay, last game, I swear. Dude, I just want this Tetris, man. I've been waiting for so long. Finally, we can game. Okay, fine. Yeah. Just Wiley, just add this one in. I'm gonna end stream right now. I should not even have gone for the T-spin. I think it was a worse stack, but yeah. Okay, should I rate somebody who's live? There's an Osu streamer, then I'll raid them. But we've been going for a long time. Oh, let's raid Love Tech. Oh my god, it's so loud. What is this? Oh, milk tea. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, thanks for everyone for stopping by. This is Osu.
This is the third time in this stream, okay.
Osu is a good game. Yeah. Alright, now I gotta sleep. I got work tomorrow, so take care. Bye.
Okay, maybe I cannot play with him.